Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a Drop 10 Before Summer introduction video. This is a collaboration with the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group. I'll try to link information below about them. But before I detail information about who started it and that kind of thing, I just want to say that, like, sentimentally, I'm really excited to be doing this video today because last year, a year ago, when I saw this video being uploaded online, I was in love with the project idea. I was like, that is so fun. And so I started a little bit later than the original update, like start date of it, but that was the impetus for me starting my YouTube channel. So it's a pretty sentimental project for me. I'm excited that I can't believe it's been like practically a year. And so yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this again. So Drop 10 by summer. I'm gonna cheat and look at my phone because I can never remember everything. But this was a project created by Jessica, Amanda, and Jana, or if you were in Sweden, your name probably would be pronounced Jana. I don't know. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And yes, so the project dates are March 21st until June 21st. So I believe that's the first day of summer. And so that's what we're working with here. Now, as I introduce my products, I am going to talk about them in what I view as the easiest things to probably hit goal or complete. And then I'm gonna go towards the more difficult products. So to start off, my first product is, I believe, a pretty easy product. This is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Concealer, and it's kind of a give me, but these products are perfect to put in project pans because I get to almost done with something and then I switch it out in like a shop my stash, and if it's not in a project, I forget about it. And this is a perfect example of something that has been sitting in my drawer needing to be finished off, and I forget to put it in like a shop my stash, and so it just sits there. So you should be able to see that my intro line is here. I really don't have much left. It's pretty easy to use. I use it under like more drying concealers like Tarte Shape Tape. I think this is a good like first layer because it's a little too creamy for my eyes. Like my under eye wrinkles will crease, but if I mix this with something like Tarte Shape Tape, then it's fine. And so I really like it. I have a backup, and it's time for this one to go. Next up, I have my Tarte Shape Tape. Speak of the devil, and it's another one of those products that I've been working on for a little while, but I can feel myself just being over it because I've taken out the stopper, and there's still a really good amount of product left down here. I can see through the window right now. You probably can't, the light coming through the window. There's still like this much product left, and so I know myself, if I don't put this into a project, I will give up on it and it'll just sit there, and there's still like lots of good use. I wouldn't be surprised if I got another month out of this. So into the project it goes. My third product is a gloss from, it's kind of like Ulta gloss, but this is technically the Beauty Gems line. And let me see if I can give you a swatch. It's actually pretty sheer. I know it looks like hot pink in the tube, but it's pretty sheer. It's right here. And so yeah, I've used up these before. I know that if I put my mind to it, I can use it up in a month. However, I do have a lot of lip products going in different project pans right now, and so I gotta figure out some balance. But I figured I'd throw in a lip product because I have way too many lip products and they need to get used up. So it's always a good thing that I put one in a project and try to make myself finish one off. Moving on to my next product, I have a Touch and Glow Radiance Cream. I picked this up at, I believe, TJ Maxx, and I believe it's like less than $5, and it's just this sheer glowy lotion, really pretty, super easy to throw on. It's not quite as intense as like a liquid highlighter, but it does just give your skin like a really nice like sheen to it. And so yeah, I think that going into, well, coming out of winter here, hopefully we'll come out of winter one of these days, my skin has kind of been really dry, and so this actually does a pretty good job of moisturizing as well as just kind of giving a nice glow. And so I'm excited. I think I can work through this quickly, but it's one of those products that I'm curious because I can't, it's been so long since I've used it. I can't remember if it's something that like a little goes a long way. I think it would because it's a lotion and it shears out, so it will go by slower than I want it to. But maybe then again, maybe my skin will like it so much that I'll just like drench myself in it. I'm not quite sure, but I'm excited to put it into the project. I have another one as backup, and so there's no reason to have two of them sitting in my drawer just taking up space. Next up, I have my Colourpop Flexitarian highlighter. And this is one that I really like, these highlighters. And I mean like, there's a little bit of a dip. These highlights I think can go, because they're like a cream to powder, you can pick up quite a bit. And I use it on like a sponge typically. But the thing about it is Flexitarian is very, out of all, like I only own 3 Colourpop highlights, but out of the 3 I own, this is definitely the most blinding one. And this is me like trying to sheer it out a little bit. And so I don't think I'm going to be able to use it as quickly as I would like my Lunch Money or Wisp highlighter, but I do really like it. And I think that I don't want these, I like these highlighters so much that I don't want them to go bad or dry up on me. So I think it's time to make an effort to at least put pan in all of them. I have pan in one, but put the pan in the rest of them, and then from there I can start trying to finish them up. So my goal for this is just to hit pan, and I'm pretty confident that I can do that, hopefully pretty quickly. Next up is one that I have mixed feelings on. This is my Makeup Revolution. It's kind of old and cruddy, and the lettering is wearing away, but this is the Ultra Contour palette. Yeah, Ultra Contour palette. And my goal is going to be to hit pan in this contour shade here. I have quite a dip going, but yeah, I don't use a ton of this. I'm working on a cream bronzer, and I have a Physicians Formula Butter bronzer already in other projects. And so I'm only going to be using the slightest bit of this to contour my cheekbones. So I have a feeling that this one is going to terrorize me and just kind of get used to being around. And so yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that maybe because I think I can kind of make out the rings a little bit, that it won't be too long before I hit pan, but I would like to see some pan in this. Next up is one that I am so annoyed with. Initially, I really liked it. This is an Ulta lipstick in the shade 207. Let me see if I can give you like a little, yeah, I can give you a little. This here is the swatch of it. It's a very creamy, peachy, almost slightly metallic-y, like it's too creamy in my opinion. And so sometimes on my lips, it can look a little, I don't know, like it look a little cakey because there's so much light reflecting off of it. But the reason why it looks like this is because I realized a while back that I started using it as a little cream blush. Oh my goodness, words. So I started using it as a cream blush, but then the bullet started kind of like knocking around, and it's so messy, and the cap is broke, like it doesn't stay on anymore. So rather than this just sitting in my drawer annoying me, and when I look at it, I'm just like, you're broken, you're mushy, I'm annoyed by you. But I do think it gives my cheeks like a pretty sheen, and I can use it. So rather than throw it away, put it in a project, use it. I mean, I'm easily halfway done. Again, you should be able to see right here is my starting point. And yeah, we'll just see how this goes. And the last two, I can't believe I'm really doing this. Like, I usually like stay away from putting any sort of eyeshadow unless it's Colourpop single super shock shadow in, because I just like to switch eyeshadows out so often, and I don't think I use a heavy enough hand to like show exciting progress. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put eyeshadow in. This is a little Lancome quad, like it might be like just a mini quad. I don't really even know if this is the full size. This was given to me by someone, but this is in the shade Taupe Craze, and my goal for this will be to hit pan on either this cream shade or this little transition shade. I do kind of have a dip in the transition shade, bonus points if I were to magically hit pan on like one of the shimmery shades, but I think that I would like to focus on it for a good month, 2 months, see if I can hit pan on something. I feel like I can because I think that these like the shadows are a little soft, and they're very wearable. Like I figured this will be something that as I'm heading out the door to go to work, there's no excuse why I can't like at least pop the transition shade into my crease at the very least. So yeah, I'm putting an eyeshadow in. I'm nervous. No one else is probably nervous, but I'm nervous. And then lastly, I'm gonna do this too. This is Stila's Glitter and Glow in Smoldering Satin. All right, the reason why I'm putting this in here is I pulled it a couple months ago to use it for a Shop My Stash. Really like it. I love the shade of it, but I noticed that it started to dry up on me a little bit. So I ended up popping the stopper out because at first I thought, well, maybe it's not dried out. Maybe I'm using it so much that like it's, you know, it just needs the stopper removed. There's still plenty of product in this, but it is drying out a little bit. So what I've been doing is I have like an eye drop solution that has like glycerin in it. And so I've been like dropping 1 or 2 in there, shaking it up, using it until I feel like it's getting a little too dry, and then I'll drop like 1 more in there. And so far it's working. I'm not having horrible fallout, but I don't want to throw this away having not used it. So at the very least, even if I can't finish it, I can at least say that I put it into a project. I know I used it. I know I reached for it quite a bit. And so yes, this is going in. If you'll be able to see, hopefully you will, there are windows in this product. Like I have used it a good bit, but I would love to say that I finished or completed one of these. I mean, it's the mini size. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to put it on regularly and actually see some good progress, if not use it up. That's if I can. I mean, really my true challenge is, can I race the clock and finish it before it really truly dries up and I can't resuscitate it anymore, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is my last and final product. And I almost forgot to mention that there is a component of this project, for some people it's optional, that you can add a goal on to drop 10 pounds before summer. So 10 items, 10 pounds, combination of the 2 or just one of them. And so yeah, I was on the fence about whether or not I was going to do it. Last time, the first time I did this, I said that I was going to shoot for 5 pounds, but made goals to like get in the gym. And then in the middle, like literally right after I posted my video, we got news a year ago that we needed to move. We had to move into another apartment in the area that we lived in. So we were moving for like 2 months, and then we were going to be moving at the end of summer to move to Sweden. And so it was just madness. I didn't lose any weight. I didn't gain any weight, but I didn't lose any weight. So a little bit of me is like, if I say out loud that I want to do the 10 pounds, what's going to happen this time? There is a move coming up in the end of May, but I think that I'm okay. And I think that I definitely need to set some health goals for myself. I've due to the move and just not knowing the area, no gym, like I haven't been working out. I used to love it. It used to be a real like sanctuary for me in a lot of ways. And so because of that, I have put on a little weight. So I think that I will go ahead and attempt the 10 pound goal. Of course, more than anything, it's not about the number, so I won't even say the number. I wrote down where I'm starting at, but it's not going to be about the number so much as that I know for my own mental health that I need to be out at least walking, especially now that the sun is out and the weather hopefully is going to get a little better. During the winter, I was like, I don't want to go walk out in the snow. Like, no, that's not going to happen. So I stopped walking. I stopped exercising. I didn't even make an effort to do anything in the house too often. And so I am going to make an effort to download like a 30-day easy workout app that kind of warms you up to it. At least stretching, if anything. Like even if I don't work out that day, I need to make an effort to stretch. And so I'm going to make an effort to, my goal will be to work out at least 20 of the 30 days or 31 days of the month. And it's going to be to move more often. I need to hit like a certain amount of movement points a day. I'm going to let Google decide all that for me in my app. But and I will keep track of my weight. I do need to eat a little healthier. I mean, everything needs to get a little bit better, but my goal is going to be get healthier, and let's hope that the number reflects it. It's not going to be something that I like get on to myself if I fail, but I want to just make an effort to be more healthy, and I will check in a little bit of that in every update video. So yeah, wish me luck on that too. And again, don't forget to stay tuned for the slideshow at the end, and wish me luck in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next update. Bye.